Hi, my name's Harriet. I'm 8 years old and I'm going to be reading you The Kitten That Disappeared from Animal Stories. Okay, here we go. The Kitten That Disappeared. John and Rosie had a kitten of their own. It was 3 months old and as black as coal with eyes as green as cucumber. It was the merriest, lovingest, warmest little kitten you could imagine, and the two children loved it with all their hearts. It was called Fluffy. It always came when it heard its name. It was mischievous, loved to hide under beds or under chairs and pounce out at people's toes. Fluffy loved everyone and everyone loved Fluffy. And then one day she disappeared. It was the most amazing thing. 1 minute she was playing with my two children in the kitchen and the next minute she was gone. The mother was too busy. It was Monday morning and she had a lot to do. She had washed up, she had done laundry and put the dirty sheets and towels into a big basket for the laundry man to collect. She had made the beds, peeled up some potatoes for dinner and all the time, Fluffy had played about with the children, sometimes jumping up at Mum, sometimes trying to catch her apron strings that whisked here and there. And then she was gone. "Mother, where is Fluffy?" said Rosie, looking around. "Hiding somewhere, I expect," said Mother, fastening up the laundry basket in a hurry because she heard the laundry man coming down the passage. "Fluffy, Fluffy," called John, and there came an answering mew from somewhere very tiny. "Meow." "She's somewhere," said John, and the children began to look under the dresser, under the stove, under the stove. The laundry man rang the bell. Mother gave him the laundry basket. She shut the door and so that Fluffy shouldn't run out if she was hiding somewhere. John called again, "Fluffy, Fluffy," but no matter how he listened, he could not hear another mew. No, Fluffy didn't answer at all. Rosie hunted under the bottom shelf of the broom cupboard, and then the cupboard with newspapers were kept, but Fluffy was nowhere to be found. "Oh, Mother, Fluffy is quite disappeared," said Rosie, almost crying. "Don't be silly, darling," said Mother. She must be here somewhere about. She's hiding. Perhaps she has slipped up. Perhaps she has slipped up the stairs and gone under one of the beds. "But Mother, the kitchen door has been shut all this time," said John. "She simply must be in the kitchen if she's somewhere." "Well, she'll turn up all right," said Mother. "Don't worry. I haven't time to help you hunt now, but when I finish making this pudding for your dinner, I will have a look around. But I expect by that time, Fluffy will come dancing out from somewhere." "But do you know she didn't?" So when Mother had finished making the pudding and popped it into the oven to cook, she looked around for Fluffy too. She put down a saucer of milk and fish for the kitten and called her, "Fluffy, Fluffy, Fluffy, puss, 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 dinner, dinner, dinner." But still no Fluffy came dancing out on black velvety paws. Rosie cried big tears. "Mother, it's magic. Some fairy has taken Fluffy away." "Nonsense, darling," said Mother, laughing. "The fairies never do unkind things. Fluffy may be in the garden." So they put on their coats and hunted all around the garden. No Fluffy. They went into the house next door, but Mr. Brown hadn't seen their kitten at all. There was They went to Miss White's too, but she hadn't seen Fluffy since the day before. Well, the children hunted and called all morning, but Fluffy was not found. They had their dinner and then they hunted again. Never mind, said Mother. Fluffy will come when she's hungry. Mother, I don't think she ever went out, said John. I don't really. 1 minute she was playing hide and seek with us. The kitchen door was shut. I know, and the next minute she had disappeared. Although Mother had put a saucer of fish and milk into the garden as well as the kitchen, no Fluffy came to eat it. And Mother began to get worried too. She was very fond of the little black kitten, and she could not think where it had to go. But at last she knew. There came a ring at the kitchen door. Mother went to open it. There she saw the laundryman running all over his red, cheerful face. In his hand he held a box. Good afternoon, Miss Jones, he said. I just wanted to tell you you sent this laundry, but you sent this laundry, but it seems quite clean. We wondered if you really wanted it washed. She opened up the little box he carried, and in it, curled up, was Fluffy. How the children shouted and danced for joy. Mother stared at Fluffy in astonishment. Whatever do you mean? She asked the man. Well, madam, we opened your laundry basket at the laundry. We found this little black kitten fast asleep inside. Good gracious, said her mother. She must have jumped inside while she was playing hide and seek with the children. I didn't notice her. And shut with the children down the lid. And I shut down the lid. Then you took the basket away with Fluffy inside. We did hear a faint mew from somewhere. She must have been in the basket then. How glad Fluffy was to see the children again. She pranced and danced on 4 paddy paws. How she licked up her fish and milk. How she mewed and purred. What a fuss she was made of her. Oh, Mother, fancy spending our kitten to the laundry, said Rosie. Suppose she had to be washed and ironed. Whatever would she have thought? Well, it's a good thing the laundry didn't wash and iron Fluffy, isn't it? She had a narrow escape. The end. Thanks for watching. Bye.